Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Johanna, and for those of you who are new here, welcome. And for those of you who are returning, welcome back. Here on my channel, I do planner and planner related videos with the occasional new release video of items I've listed to my Etsy shops. And if that is of interest to you, please consider subscribing to my channel and hitting that little notification bell so that anytime you do, or I do, or we do, load a new video, you will be notified. And if you could also comment, like, and share this video on your favorite platform, that would be amazing. So for today, I'm a little bit late to this. I actually wanted to do this a few days ago, but things just came up. But I am doing the second week of my May Color Me Happy 2019 challenge, where this week it is red and green. And as I mentioned in a couple of videos now, the color challenge is you can use whatever you'd like for the colors, whether it's stickers, washi, markers, crayons, coloring books, magazines, whatever. But every week there'll be a certain colored theme. So for this week, the color theme was red and or green. So I'm actually going to be doing a predominantly green spread just because my planner is green for this month. This is the planner that I use for my social media and my business, where I track my YouTube videos, my blog, my Instagram and Facebook, as well as my Etsy shop. And I do it in a DIY dashboard layout since this is originally a vertical layout. So, as I did with last week, I've pulled some stickers. Now, although these are not red, or maybe just the very heart of them could be considered red, I think still the overall theme of the week will still come off as green. And like I said, you can use a myriad of colors, but the overall theme for the week as part of this challenge should be either pink, no, for this week it should be either green or red or both. And I saw these and I thought, okay, let me work my entire spread around these right here. And I have these sticker books because that's where I pulled all of these elements from. So these leaves here came from the happy memory, as well as the flowers here. I believe they're hibiscus. These long boxes and some of the quote boxes came from the color story, and then some of the other quotes that I have here on the back came from the quotes book, and this is all stickers that I had in my stash. So this is the scheme that we're going to be working with today. And then as usual, we'll be using the stencil here to mark out some of these boxes. So what I wanted to do first is I want to put this in the middle since it is a transparent sticker. And then have some of these go around it. And I'm not sure what they're called. I think we have these here in Hawaii. I don't know that they're necessarily palm leaves. And I wouldn't even know how to Google what this is called. I mean, unless I can take a picture of the sticker. I don't think that's a thing. And when I was laying them down, these actually tear quite easily. So if you are taking them out of your book, just be mindful that when they've got a large surface like this, but they end with something rather narrow like that, you may, instead of starting from this side, which I try to, you start from the wider side. And you may know that, but I didn't. So a few of these I've actually ripped, and even with the flowers, start with the flower side and then move rather than starting with the leaf side, because this one, you can't, I don't know if you can see it, but I actually ripped it, but it's still intact enough that I can use it. But yeah, just be aware of that. And I think we'll leave that for right now. Now last week I did layer some long boxes on the side, and I thought that was really pretty. So I'm going to do that again. I just don't know if I want this gold and white one to be on top. No, because I don't necessarily want that quote, but I do want the more green side than the black side. So I'll put this one on the bottom. And then I'll layer this one on the top. And it should work from up here. And I actually should have put this so that I could have put it in there, but I don't want to have to take those up because they are more delicate. So I'll just squish this all the way to the end. So that there is a slight layered effect, but I'm not covering up my monthly calendar. And that might have just been, I must have, oh, and it's crooked. So I must have moved it over here because there was definitely more pronounced layering effect last week, and I really thought that was pretty. And that's what I was trying to replicate, but yeah, that didn't happen. And I wonder if I can take it off without ruining my sticker. So I might need to just use this for another week and then reposition this one. So I was not a fan of how that looked. Luckily, it didn't tear anything, so yay. And this is from the quotes book, and even though it has a little shamrock on it, I do like the saying. So, and it fits our color theme. So I'm going to use it. And it says, I find the harder I work, the more luck I seem to have. So I like that. And let's put one of these little ones up here. And then we'll divide this for Etsy and Pinterest. Or maybe we'll just have this as Etsy and then we'll put Pinterest here because this is an open box. YouTube goes here, blog goes here, and Instagram goes here. And I do want to put the flowers down because they are such a large element. And just like with my sticker books, I have the hardest time getting these things up. So like I said, this is the one that I had ripped, but it's still going to work. And that's still enough time, or that's still enough space to put my Instagram and Facebook. And to balance it out, we're going to use this on this side. right there. And I think that looks so pretty. Oh, and if you guys have been here, you know that's not always a thing. Alright, so I've got this Today box. This is actually going to be used for my blog. So I'll need to cover that up, but I can find something for that. I'm just looking because I have this Make It Happen one. So I think I'll move this one. Because with the Make It Happen, I don't need to change it because I can just write blog above or below it. With the Today one, well, I'll still need to change it, but I think I like this one better. For this spot anyway. So there's that one. And then on this side is where I do my stats, where I track Instagram and YouTube and all of that. And we'll put that there. And then we'll layer this one. Oh, guys, I love it. Oh, that is so pretty to me. Oh, you don't even know. Let's see. I've got this one here where it says, she believed she could, so she did. I find that very appropriate. Sometimes the hardest part for me is believing that that I'm actually offering anything of value here on YouTube. But, you know, I have to believe that I do and hope that it all works out. And this one is work hard and be a nice person. Try to center that. And that's an open box. So I think I have an idea. We'll put this right in the center. Then I have an idea for the dead space. And for this side, let's see about cutting some of these smaller ones in half and seeing if we can bring some of this element to this side of the page. Hopefully I can take this back up. Because I didn't like how that looked. But let's stagger it here and see if that looks better. Not really. So we'll line it up and maybe we cut it for no reason. Now that does not look bad. So let's mimic that at the top here. Now we should mimic with the same size. So we'll mimic at the top here. And kind of want to bring in this here. I'm actually going to cut off the leaves. And I think there is actually flowers like this without the leaves on it. Yeah, I like that. And let's put that here. Oh, that's a good save. Oh, I am so loving this. And I keep looking at this space like I should add something to it. Well, let's see what it looks like. Nope. That's not bad. Alrighty, all I need to do is write in my boxes. And then I'll show you what I had in mind for some of the white space. Using my favorite, or one of my favorite pens, the High-Tech C in 0.3. And I just find that it helps me have neater handwriting when I use a finer tip. Although, even with the stencil, one of my boxes was crooked. It's no bueno. And for YouTube, this is where I put the videos that I'd like to do for the upcoming week, or the week that this encompasses. And I do it in a 3-step process. Actually, it's more like a 5-step process because I film it and then I edit it and then I upload it to YouTube. But then from that point, I go to Canva to make my thumbnails. And then there's a lot of, not so much editing, but I work on the tags and the description and the intro, the outro, all of that. So it's actually more of a process than this. But for me, I guess it's all part of the upload process because I won't load a video without any related links or the tags or whatever. And although I edit on my phone, oh, and I got this wrong because I'm talking. I edit the movie or the video on my phone. But I like to do all of the tags and descriptions on a PC because it's just easier for me to copy and paste things. And then I'm not even sure where that train of thought was going. I guess what I was trying to get to was once the video is uploaded and on YouTube, I put it in private mode. And then once I'm on the PC, that's when I'm doing everything with the tags and the descriptions and the info card and all of those things. So again, maybe that's why I don't have a bullet point, because once it's uploaded, then we're in the final steps. And to me, this is simultaneous. No, that's not the right word. Yeah, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but yeah, it's more than a 3-step process. Why don't we leave it at that? And so this is Instagram and Facebook. Instagram and Facebook. This is my blog. And I have been able to do at least one blog post a week. I really would like to have more, but at least the one is my goal for right now, because there's just so many moving parts of things that I'm doing. So Etsy, Instagram, Facebook, blog, YouTube, and Pinterest. And this is plus or minus. And this is Etsy and Pinterest. And the last thing I'm going to show you is the white space. So, and you've probably done this yourselves, but I find that I can do a lot of visual with just doing some random dots so that I get the color payoff without having to do a lot of work. And it helps with this point because it is just a solid point versus this one, which is chiseled. I mean, you could do it on this one, but I just find it's easier on here. And when I do my pen only challenges, this is how I can get rid of some of that white space without detracting from other things. Let's just bring that over here. And I just like how it looks. Because I don't know why, because I don't mind white space in these boxes, but because I don't use stickers sized for this particular book, sometimes I think it's a little bit too much white space. And I'm tempted to put it around here. Oh, I like how that looks. Oh, guys. That is so pretty to me. This is very reminiscent of the yellow spread that I did a few weeks ago, where I did a 10-minute challenge, and it was stressful, but it came out so pretty. Yeah, that's stickers, so you can't put anything there. Oh, guys, I love it. So this is my spread for the week of the 6th through the 12th for this week for my May Color Me Happy 2019 challenge. The colors were green and or red. I chose not to do red, although there is just a smidge here in the centers, but predominantly when you look at this, this is definitely a green spread. I hope you guys love it. I love it. And next week, the color challenge is the medium challenge, where the colors are blue and white. And as always, aloha.